What's going on, guys? Back at here with another YouTube video. Gonna talk about how the Zebras won the game for the Steelers against the Bears last night. But before I do that, let me give shout outs and channel t-shirts stuff too. Carcino for life. Welcome to HDII TV. Kwame Brown Bus Life. Self-talk. Who did it this time? The Little Brothers. Scrub Zero. Strictly no limit to my success. Lobo. C-Fan for the Win Show. And on the sports side, my guys, Let's Talk Jets. My guy, Brandon at the Hawks Nest. My guy, SB Talk Sports. If you're looking for music, check out my guy, H.A. Graves. And if you're looking for a relationship podcast, check out my guy Jason and his wife and their Loveology podcast. And also shout out to my Cervantes, Uncle Frank, and So Happy Love. Shout out to them, and now that's the 2 minutes. Alright, let's get into this. Last night, Justin Fields played. I can honestly say it was the best start he's had in his young career against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was making plays. This is why I wanted the Jets to take him, but every Jets fan I talked to was and is, and some are still in love with Zach Wilson. But that's their prerogative. Not mine, but I hope Zach Wilson proves me wrong, but we'll see. But anyway, back to Justin Fields. Justin Fields let them. The Bears were up. And then an ex-Seahawk, Cassius Marsh, gets a sack on 3rd and 8. That's his little karate celebration that he's been doing since he was in Seattle back in 2014. Stares down the Steelers bench. And then on the way back to his sideline, he accidentally bumped into a ref. And what does that ref do? Oh, you stared down the bench and you touched me. We're going to your sideline. That's a flag. And he throws a flag. But instead of calling it what it should have been, touching an official, even though that would have been a weak call, he makes it even weaker by calling taunting. Either way, these refs wanted to make it all about them. What the hell? NFL. I know it stands for the Not for Long League or the No Fun League, but this is egregious. And then on top of that, okay, so I'm sorry. Uh, the Bears said the Steelers take the lead with the field goal. They were up by 6 to make it 27, 21. So the Steelers get the ball back. Justin Fields had just had the drive of his career. And Robert Quinn wants to line up offside on one play. Now, I'll give the refs that. That was one right call. The only right call they got all night. Because Robert Quinn did line up outside that first flag. But then, the next play, nobody jumps, nobody moves. Nobody is lined up outside, and they still do a freaking flag. Giving the Steelers a free play. It's a slam pass. The Bears defense looks around like, isn't the play supposed to be stopped? No, you idiot! Until you hear a whistle, you don't stop playing. So the wide receiver gets 20 yards, gets into field goal position, field goal range. Steelers kick a field goal with 30 seconds left. The Bears head coach, who is also their offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, completely sucks. Because with 30 seconds left, you run plays to the sideline, you run double moves, you run posts, you don't run the bullshit plays he was calling. Which were basically everybody go along and not dump it down to the running back so he can get out of bounds. No, that's not the shit you run. So the Bears get past midfield and try a 66-yard field goal. It was straight enough. It just didn't have. There just wasn't enough leg on it, and the Steelers literally steal a victory to get to 5-2, I believe. Yeah, 5-2. They should have lost. They barely beat us, meaning the Seahawks. They barely beat the Browns last week. They should have lost this game. The Steelers are a force of a team and should not have the record they have. They are a weak team who I do not see making the playoffs. This hurts my heart to say, because the person who taught me football was a Steelers fan. I hate saying these words, but I have to speak the truth, and this is the truth about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, on the other end, the Cleveland, I'm sorry, the Chicago Bears have a great building blocking. Justin Fields. Uh, Berendi, I have to give you credit. That wide receiver for the Bears, the one you guys put, Robinson, isn't doing anything for the Bears but collect a paycheck, and it's not looking good for him when he heads into free agency this year. Because he just isn't doing anything. Was he even on the... I don't think he even got targeted at one time last night. So, Berendi, you were right. I give you credit for that. And, yeah, they need to fire their coach, fire their GM, get rid of Khalil Mack, try to get rid of that contract. Ever since he got his money after getting traded from the Raiders, he has disappeared from the NFL completely. And yeah, the Bears need a rebuild, but they have a good building block with their quarterback. And right now, that's the most important part to an NFL team is a good young quarterback. So yeah, they're gonna have a tough rest of the season, but look forward to good things in the upcoming years if you're a Bears fan. And with that being said, until the next video. God first, God bless, stay safe, stay out of trouble. And until the next video, I'm out. Deuces.